Hello, I'm Maribel Alvarez, and today I'll be talking about self esteem and the ALIVE strategy that you can use to build self esteem. I'd like to begin by introducing the concept of self esteem from a psychological perspective so that you get a better understanding of why is it so important to build self esteem. Self esteem is a subjective evaluation of one's value and worth. So it's basically how you love yourself, how you care about yourself, how you respect yourself. Rosenberg described self esteem as a favorable or unfavorable attitude towards self and evaluation of one's thoughts and feelings in relation to self. So, your I am messages that you give yourself, like, I'm not good enough, or I am a failure, I am going to be lonely forever, I'm not beautiful enough. All these patterns sort of need to be changed to more positive statements like, I am good enough, I accept myself the way I am. So, which is why let's move on to understanding the ALIVE strategy that you can use to build your self esteem. Understand that it's never too late, you can always change your pattern, and now is the time. So, let's see what ALIVE is. A. Accept yourself. You know, it's plain and very simple. People might tell you, oh my god, you're so amazing, oh my god, you're such a good artist, you're so talented, you're so intelligent. But unless and until you believe that, unless and until you know who you are and you have your own sense of value and worth, it's not going to make a difference. So the first stage is to just accept yourself the way you are. There's some things that can be done to make yourself better. If you feel that I need to like probably work out in order to be the best version of myself, you can do that. But then there are certain things like, let's say, the shape of your nose. That's something that you can't really change. Of course, you can opt for cosmetic surgery, but then that's a different thing altogether. But there are some things that are like some diseases or some genetic diseases or traits that you inherit which you cannot change. So the best thing is to just accept yourself the way you are, accept the person that you have become, accept all things that make you, your strengths, your weaknesses, your flaws, you being vulnerable, everything. So the first thing to build your self-esteem is to accept yourself. I accept myself the way I am, and I will do things to make myself better. So it's not like, oh, I this is how I am. So no, if you identify that you have certain toxic traits, you have certain toxic patterns, then yes, it's very important for you to accept that yes, I have certain toxic traits which would cause a problem for me and the people that I interact with. Then please work on it. L. Learn from the experiences that shape you. See, all of us go through experiences. Some give a positive outcome, some give a negative outcome. The main thing for you to do is to learn from all these experiences. Try to look at the positive aspect of what these experiences have taught you. And every experience is a learning experience. You will never be the same person that you were. So reflect upon all the experiences that have made you the person that you are. The good experiences, the bad experiences. Take a lesson from each one of them to build on yourself and be the best version that you can be. I. Involve yourself in activities that help you get new experiences. See, most of the time we are so used to being in our own comfort zone that we don't really know certain talents and traits that we could possess, only because we are afraid to get out there. Like, oh my god, like, let's say somebody is slightly overweight, but they really want to go and join a dance class, and that they're hesitating to do that. Go out there and do it. So that new experience will give you new exposure. If somebody wants to bake, go out there and do it. Somebody wants to try photography, go and do it. If someone wants to change their profession, go ahead and do it. Involve yourself in new experiences so that you will be able to identify things that you would have never known about you. All of us are blessed with certain strengths and talents in some area or the other. I might be good at something, you might be good at something else. So it's very important for you to be open to new experiences so that you can explore what are the things that you're good at, and probably also identify that, you know what, I've tried it out and this is not my thing. So I involve yourself in activities that will give you new experiences. V, value yourself. See, most often we don't give ourselves credit, right? So value yourself, value the challenges that you have faced, value the kind of uh, kindness and compassionate nature that you have shown towards someone whenever they were in need. Value yourself for you know, facing certain challenges. Value yourself for uh, getting through your bad phases. Value yourself for trying to make yourself better. Value yourself to, because you're still trying to be a warrior. Value yourself for changing certain patterns in your life. Give yourself credit for being who you are today. You know, unless you value yourself, there's no point of you seeking validation from someone else. So B is value yourself. E, explore different opportunities that would help you identify the different patterns and barriers that are preventing you from reaching your fullest potential. I would suggest that you take part in various workshops, you will listen to different talks, different videos that would help you, give you different strategies that would help you understand yourself better. But not only because I'm a psychological counselor, but I think therapy would be a wonderful option and opportunity for you to explore the different barriers in your life, to learn effective strategies to heal from certain experiences, to be able to become more empowered as an individual. So that's the benefit of therapy. Most often people assume that therapy is only for those who have a clinical condition. That's not true. Therapy is also an opportunity for you to get to know yourself better, to get to the underlying root cause of why is it you behave the way you do, to understanding why do you think a certain way, to understanding why you feel a certain way. So therapy will always be a wonderful, great opportunity just to empower you as an individual. So here we go, the ALIVE strategy. Accept yourself, learn from the different experiences that you've gone through. I, involve yourself in activities that will give you new experiences. V, value yourself. And E, engage and involve in activities that would help you address barriers that are preventing you from reaching your fullest potential. Please understand that change will not happen overnight. It's a gradual process, but the main point is that you're trying and you're going to take that step. So I hope you implement the ALIVE strategy. I hope you use this time. This is a wonderful opportunity to get back and understand who you are as a person, to give the love that you deserve, to give the respect that you deserve to give yourself, to give, to just indulge in self-care and self-love. So take care of yourself. Understand that it's never too late to make a change. You know, you might be 18, you might be 20, you might be 30, you might be 45, you might be 60, but as long as you're alive, you can always do something to make your life better. So stay positive and take care of yourself. Thank you.
Please follow MBell Counseling and Training on Instagram and Facebook for posts and videos related to mental health. Thank you.